Welcome, Chosen One.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Gwent gameplay video, because it turns out that in order to reach 7,000 subs, I have to actually make more content. Terrible joke, I know. We're just gonna play my mage deck, or I guess a variation of it. There's something new, something spicy. Maybe not that spicy. If my voice throughout this video gives in a little bit, it's because I just got done recording the podcast video for my patrons, which will hopefully come out later today, if not then tomorrow. Just an hour of me talking about the most relevant decks last season, my thoughts on the new expansion announcement, answering some questions, talking about some topics suggested by the patrons. If you want to get in on that, like, it's not too late, so just pay up and and you can watch that video when it comes out soon. We're gonna play NR Mages. This is one of my favorite decks. Northern Realms at its best, in my opinion. Just a bunch of pinging engines working together, making love to the battlefield. That's not weird at all. So I've gotten a lot of new viewers on the channel since last time I featured this, so I will cover most of it briefly. It's basically, it's a very thematic deck, because we have a lot of mages and spells. Forbidden Magic is a spell. We're playing Alcer's Thunder instead of Boiling Oil, because this is a spell. Necromancy is a spell. And Triss Telekinesis will of course allow us to play some of these spells once again. Our core engine is Sintron Spellweaver. Damage a unit by 1, charge 1, gain 1 charge whenever you play mage. We also have R2's Adapt, which I would say is pretty much as important, sometimes more important. Deploy, gain Zeal if you control a mage, which we will. Order, ranged, give 1 charge to an allied unit, cooldown 1. So every turn, this can give a charge to a Spellweaver. We also have Retaining Archers just as secondary targets for the charges. And we also have Hubert Reich, which can get 2 bleed per charge, which is really good value. And if we are in no need for removing something or setting up Revenant Pings, Hubert Reich is the best outlet for charges, which is really, really good. What else? We have reinforcements to get another Spellweaver or another Adept, depending on what we need. Same with Operator, and same with Queen Adalia. So this really plays into my favorite aspect of Gwent, which is to just play more bronze units than you should. That's how I play Gwent. That's what I love. As far as mages go, we have Philippa, which is a brilliant removal card, and it's a mage. It's a 1-strength unit, so if we get a Revenant from Forbidden Magic, we can actually just kill Philippa, if nothing else. Triss Telekinesis is one of my favorite cards. It is so good. It's a mage, it's a body. Pretty nice one at that. And it gives us Alcer's Thunder, Forbidden Magic, or something random crap from our opponent's deck. Operator himself is a mage, and yes, if you Operator Sintron Spellweaver, the Spellweaver will get the extra charge from you having played Operator as a mage. It does work like that. Necromancy, of course, just brings back a mage. Shile, or Sile, the Tansarville, is a mage. That helps bring up some extra damage, some extra reach, which combined with pings or revenants from Forbidden Magic will definitely give us some value. Sabrina is a mage, and even though she's a spying unit, we still get the Spellweaver charges for playing a mage. And of course, with Revenants, or just any random ping, which we have a lot of. It's not random pings, it's directed pings, but any one of them. We can trigger this, just blast all units on an enemy row by 2, and get sick value. One of Sintron Envoy. I'll get back to this. I mean, I'll get back to this slot. The card itself is just fine. Like it can be a 7 for 5 that gives 2 charges, or it can be a 6 for 5 that definitely gives 2 charges immediately if we need a couple of points of extra reach for some removal, whatever. It's a pretty fine card. Redanian Archer, I of course mentioned. It generates charges itself. It has Zeal, and it's mainly a secondary target if Spellweavers are inaccessible or they get killed. Sintron Enchantress is just a good value card. They're also mages, so it's just a really good value card. And Radovitz Royal Guards is one of my favorite 4 provision units in the game. This card has so much going for it, and it just really helps protect our engines. It's such a fantastic card. And we have a Defender, of course. Now, you may have noticed there's one card that I didn't talk about, and I'll get back to that. But Sintron Envoy, the reason I wanted to get back to this slot is because this deck, completely unintentional for my part, has tech slots. I'm not a big fan of tech cards. I understand why they exist. I understand that they can be really good and healthy. They can be healthy. But I don't like using them. I like filling my decks to the brim with just cards I like and trying to get by on that. And it has worked. I mean, you know, I have been I've been a pro rank for the past 2 seasons without any tech cards. But this deck just worked out to have tech slots. 5 provision slot, obviously, if you want to play Bomb Heaver, that goes right in here instead of the Envoy, no problem. And at 11, you know, you can have Erden, you can bump it down to a 10 and have Igni. A lot of options for that, but I have Geralt Professional. Why do I have Geralt Professional besides the amazing premium? Because I love this card. This card sees no play, but I love it. Damage an enemy unit by 3. If its power was a multiple of 3, destroy it instead. How cool is that? So it's tall unit removal. If you have a little bit of precision, which we have a lot of. We have a lot of 1 damage pings. But just in general, like it doesn't brick as hard as the other Geralts, but of course its ceiling is way lower. But this would also be a fine spot if you want to play Falibor. He goes right in there, no problem. But like I said, Falibor or one of the other Geralts can just slide in nicely. I choose not to, for reasons I've already mentioned. But it's such a possibility, and the deck just happens to be perfectly laid out for it. So you know, take advantage of it. If you want to play this, but you want to be more competitive, you do actually have the tech slots, and that's weird. Now I've seen that they have changed some textures to make the models look nicer. I don't see it. I mean, they look fine, but I don't automatically notice a difference here. Gotta love those 9-minute intros. Gameplay.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
Ooh, precision strike. Ooh. Like, what is this gonna kill? I don't know, but it's cool. All right. I usually just try to have one of each thing. So one of these, one of these, one of these, one Redanian Archer, like that. That's usually what I go for, and it works fine. Of course, with more practice and more experience with this deck, you will of course be able to judge matchups a little bit better. What is this? Consider me frightened. So it's Precision Strike Dwarves. I don't mind that. I like Precision Strike. I obviously love Dwarves. So we're gonna see some removal here? No? Call of the Forest? Like, this is great and all, but it's so committal. Like, I can just red coin this fool so hard. He's already committed his 2 best cards. So I'll just play 3 garbage cards. And either he'll play down to 6 and I'll just pass and be in a good position. Or he'll pass and I can play all the way down to 4 because... I mean, I guess I should actually give a shit if that's what I want to do. We'll see what he does. Like I said, if he passes here, I can play all the way down to 4. If he plays a card, I'll just pass. He's committed 2 of his best cards. He probably has Great Oak. Although if he has both of these and Great Oak, that's actually gonna be a little bit expensive for him. I gotta say, I have no fear. Of course, with our leader ability, we do want to keep 1 Spellweaver in the deck at all times. We of course have many other targets for it, so even if we draw both Spellweavers, that does not mean we're fucked. Usually that means very little. Now let's see what he does. That was a very aggressive opener. And I mean, just dwarves. Dwarves. Do they really have that much going for them? I'm just gonna do this. Like, operator is fun, but it's definitely less committal than most other cards. And this sets up a necromancy target in this Spellweaver without us having to commit another Spellweaver. But we do have a Dahlia. If we need that. So this deck normally needs a couple of turns to get started. That's nice removal you got there, buddy. Dahlia is also fairly low commitment. You have Royal Decree, what does that get? Good cards. I'm gonna go with the Dahlia. Because that actually gets us ahead. He has to pass now. Oof, honestly, I should have played this. Because this is where he needs to pass, unless he is planning to push me real hard. But let's see what other card. That wouldn't have been enough. But I have another card to play. Okay, so he's just in this. So he is definitely making quick work of some stuff here. We have Sabrina in the back here, like we're fine. He did just blow his entire leader. We can now fairly safely play this if we need to. And of course, if he is going for the push, we're gonna have to do it real quick. It's definitely a difficult decision. But it is one that needs to be made. I can just royal decree for this other archer. Just keep stuff a little bit more on the down low. He's played two Nature's Rebuke. And spent his leader. I am not too worried about removal here. We have a 9-point professional. Definitely a card we shouldn't be afraid to play. Although we don't need to. I mean, if we can get out of this without spending leader, or get out of it a card up, there's a lot of stuff that's just gonna go our way, man. It's just gonna go our way. What is this deck? I mean, it's dwarfs, but it's also not dwarfs. I mean, it is dwarfs. I don't know why I'm saying it's not dwarfs. Is it gourd? Precision strike gourd. That is a thing. I'm pretty sure that is a thing. Go on, play back row. There you go. Good boy. That's gonna be an even bigger Geralt professional target if we want it. Gonna have to give it a couple of turns though. Do we just commit this? I think we do. Oh no, wait, Harold Gord. If we can get Harold Gord with this, that's gonna be the shit. Do I want a leader? I mean, I don't want to, but we're talking Harold Gord, last say, ping setup. I'm just going to take some pings that don't ruin our Sabrina. If he's planning to 2-0 me, he can't be. No. A card down, and I have my leader. And I'm already caught up like this. He's not going to 2-0 me. Ooh, we got to pass. We're actually not going to get last say on that Harold Gord. I just recalled. So should I just play this? No wait, Sabrina is not going to be good. That's what I play. And I gotta say, I am not scared of Harold Gord. Maybe I should be. But I have my leader. do like that necromancy. I would like both of those cards. Or that card. Alright. That's not too bad. We still have a good setup. Okay. See, now I definitely feel better. I really feel like my leader makes up for whatever extra points a Harold Gord can get over one of my cards. And okay, we at least have a 9-point Geralt now.
As you wish,
Should I be killing these? That's the question. He's not gonna have elf synergy. No, I'm gonna be greedy. I love greed. Greed is the best. I mean, I have a defender. I'm safe from Igni. One more boost on that would be great.
resistance to fire. Mere child's play.
Greed is good. Greed is excellent. Uh-oh. Alright, fair enough.
Interesting.
But I am safe from Igni. He can't Igni my row. Oh wait, it's 20. It's 20. I thought it was 25. Ugh, if I had known that, I would have had one ping the other. Ugh, if I had thought of that, I would have had one ping the other. How big is the gourd? It's only 30. Oh. I misremembered Igni. If I had remembered that Igni was 20 and not 25, that would have been a definitive win. I mean, it was a win, but I would have had no doubts prior to his gourd. Because Spellweavers can't ping allies, so I would have just had the one Spellweaver with 2 remaining charges, just ping the other one down to 5. And then, you know, I don't know. Squirtle again. 2 Forest Whispers. Jesus Christ. Well, I can't catch up at this point. Good, thank you. Poison. Scoia'tael poison. I just praised this in not praised it, but in the Patreon podcast that is recorded, I talked about how Scoia'tael poison is fine. And you know what? It is. It is fine. It just it's he removed all my stuff. I got upset. That's how Gwent works. And now it's Mystic Echo Harmony. Do people not understand that other factions exist? Like, what is this? Well, at least Harmony doesn't have removal. At least they shouldn't. Engine decks are actually kind of fun to play against Mystic Echo Harmony. If I can just win round 1 and get a long round 3 where I mobilize, you'd be surprised to see what I can do. Because my engines kill engines. His engines don't kill my engines. So this is winnable. At least it was 3 different Scoia'tael matchups. It's 3 very different decks. Precision Strike Gourd. Stupid Elves. Harmony with Dried Fledgling in the actual deck. What is wrong with you? I shouldn't be so mean to people just for playing actual cards. I feel like I just want to play this.
So many of them, I'd have to aim to miss.
Try to keep it a little bit on the down low with all the mages, if we can. I mean, this with an adept on the board is of course 2 points of damage per turn. Can really help us kill shit.
Your next move shall be your last.
Oh, you're also playing the poison. Do I want to commit? Why is this what Gwent has become? Just people starting to put poison in everything. Did the first guy didn't play poison, did he? Not a lot, at least.
That is all I need.
What you need is Jesus. And I need to win this round. I mean, I'm doing fine on the winning the round aspect, I'm not gonna lie. Like, things are fine.
My great-granddaughter will do great.
It's not like he's triggering his harmony. Although I'm expecting the Weeping Willow to come down. I'd be happy for you to prove me wrong. There it is. Okay, we gotta get charge value.
Now tell everybody else these school rounds.
He can't have drawn. I mean, maybe. I'm open to the fact that he drew 4 poisons, but enough to kill another unit, aka 6 poisons. There's actually no way. Unless he just mulliganed into every single poison card in his faction. See, there you go. Do we have a harmless decree? Not really. I'm gonna play this. And just get to work. I'm doing alright. I see some blinking on my phone. Yep, just a thing. Dwarf and chariot. You go dead. Oh, I gotta play a card too? Hubert maybe. It's fairly low commitment, let's do that. I think we have this. Okay. The thing is, his engine shit is more effective in a short round than mine is. Especially since he's going to be playing double waters. No, I know, I can bleed him out of a water. But I'd have to commit just a bunch of shit that I don't want to, so. Alright, if he plays Forest Whisperer, which he may. Although you're really diluting your Harmony deck if you do that. That's a lot of Dryads just for poisoning. Oh, thank God. Get that movement piece of shit out of here. I don't like it. There's no way he plays Morale in this. That's actually counterproductively stupid. Okay. We really like to get an Adept. Not an Adept. Okay, so we are screwed. That's fun. Here we go.
Wait, yes, they won't let us talk to strangers.
He's holding off on it. That's clever. I am going to do this. Just get a couple of these going. I'm gonna pretend that keeping that charge is safe. Although he does have a ping and he could have Nature's Rebuke. God damn it.
Life is fleeting, yet life is eternal.
Oh, of course. Of course. Okay. We gotta get to work here. That's one down. Honestly, I could have let it live. Oh God. That's just gonna heal itself. But see, I can play this. No. This is not very good. Okay. now I can kill it with... No, I can't. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay, so I think we're just gonna do this. Just blast that son of a bitch. I mean, we're good. We're good. No Schuttenbach? Schuttenbach. It's a highly curious case. Well, if there's no Schuttenbach, then we do have a Geralt here.
We'll get that fixed in no time, I promise. As you command.
Obviously, I'm not killing this because, like, Sabrina. Like, it's gonna get more value. I should kill it. I should just Sabrina. I can Sabrina and kill 2 at the house. Oh, you disgusting asshole. Well, I can Sabrina. I'll have 3 charges. Yes. So I'll do this now. I'll do this. I've been unable to catch up. Thank God for this, so he's not dealing extra damage. Do you have fucking lacerate?
Your arrows shall fly straight and ever strike your foes.
Let's see, I would need to ping. Wait, I'm not able to catch up. Oh, of course. Yep, there's no getting back from that.
No horse, I said.
Oh. That makes sense. I've seen that before.
Yes, I'm on it.
Oh my god, I hate that deck. Skellige. Well, if it's Ceres abuse and we get a long round 3, then we win, probably. Otherwise, wow, I'm feeling so depleted after that last match.
No audiences. It's down today.
Mystic Echo Harmony, holy shit. That it should not be illegal. Ooh.
Sailed into troubled waters, mate.
Really should not be legal. Waters of Brokon is not a card that should be able to be played twice. It's not. It's disgusting. absolutely disgusting. I don't even remember the second match. Did I lose against the elves? I think I did because I didn't have the points. That's usually how you lose. Good work, Shield. Oh, you just revealed yourself, dude. You just revealed yourself. God, I don't have a mage. Not having a mage is a wee bit of an issue. But I'm going to play the Cinchen Envoy.
Please. I just
Give a
need
charge as heal. We have Sabrina, which will allow us to probably come back from a Ceres. Really good. Thank you. I still don't have a mage. I am really just not doing myself any favors.
Oh, Lady Margarita told us of this.
But yeah, a Sabrina can help us. I should not. I mean, if he hadn't played Ceres now, I should have stopped hitting this bear because I'm just removing value for myself. But now I can do this. Make him think I have a graveyard banish. Like what? Save your lemons? Ah. Well, we're getting a long round 3 against Lippy Ceres, so we're good. I also did not commit a lot of stuff. Man, I know a lot of you guys have some serious issues with this Lippy Ceres deck, and I agree that it's the way the new Ceres works and how that works with Lippy, it's a bit much. But this, after just getting completely butthurt by Mystic Echo Harmony, this is a fucking blessing. Because at least this deck has a glaring weakness. This just kills a Champion of Svalbard. I am so happy with that. Really good hand too. This has such a glaring weakness. A long round 3 against an engine deck, this deck has very little to offer. And that is so good. And again, I have up to 5 charge spenders. 1 charge giver.
Time for some marauding.
Bomb heaver. Really? Oh yeah, he didn't have Roach even. He did not even have Roach. Who does that? Do I have a defender? I do. Do I open with it? I can. Yeah, let's go.
You'll never need ask me twice.
Like there's a lot of stuff that I just am not okay with this deck, but it's so much better for me, for the game. It's just so much better than the Mystic Echo. Mystic Echo being able to replay Waters of Broccolon. I'm trying to be a bit less critical towards like Second Wind, Mystic Echo, and similar abilities. because I do appreciate their combo potential. I just think they should have like limitations, right? You know, it should.
We dance. For
Waters of Broccolon is not a card that any opponent should have to see twice. That's just how that works.
Of course.
All right. At least Lippy Ceres, like it has stuff you can do. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. And now
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
we go for this. We save this reinforcements for when we know more precisely what we need. I guess we would have needed one more of those. That's not happening.
The sky'll burn with the eternal fire.
It's fine. Did you really draw all your removal, dude?
How can I help?
Wow. If I had known this, Oh, come on, what a shitty. Such garbage. You're lucky I didn't draw my card. In case of Sigdriff was right, I'm not gonna deal with that until I have to.
As you command.
I'm feeling fine. Losing charge spenders does hurt.
Never seen a lass wield a blade before.
Charge giver, I mean. Like, not having any is actually really painful. I guess I don't think they do play Sigdriff as right.
Give them no rest, no reprieve.
That's fun how
Never told.
you just got a lot of points there. Do they play Sigdriff as right? I don't think so. Okay, so your last card, not too fancy. Okay. I have this, which is gonna give me 3 pings. I don't have a Geralt row. Oh, that feels good. Go to hell, Lippy Ceres, piece of shit. There you go. Down you go. Kill shield maidens, cause you suck. Got him. That's what I needed after that stupid Mystic Echo Harmony. Look at that. Now that's a long video. But that's nice. That's nice, isn't it? I guess I can't cut out the Mystic Echo game because I talked about it so much. I'm sorry, it's just I pride myself in not getting tilted all that often, but Mystic Echo Harmony is a deck that has been haunting me as a Gwent player, as a content creator, for many, many months now. And I can't help it if I'm a little bit wee pissed off. But, you know, it is what it is. As Freddy Babes would say, 15 times per video. No disrespect intended, by the way. I like the list. Obviously, Geralt Professional is pretty much always way worse than anything else you can put in. So, Professional, I absolutely adore you. Falibor, I despise you, but it's such an obvious change that needs to be made. Anyway, there's no time to ramble on this time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you thought it was too long, I apologize. If you loved that it was so much longer than normal, you're welcome. I think because it was so long, the Patreon video may have to wait till tomorrow, but that's fine. It's not like you're paying me anything. Shit, wait. You are. Damn it. A lot of Squirtle this time. Which is fine. It's definitely not the worst faction. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Until next time. Damn it, I messed it up. Until next time, have a good one. And I'll see you then. Outros are hard to do. I guess I'm just too good for an outro, you know? Like I'm like all over the place because I'm so awesome. I can't be tied down to an outro. Although I wish I were. Bye. Go. Let me smoke my pen in peace.